Elon Musk is and has been an unmitigated disaster for his companies in a variety of different ways. I don't know why he's still in charge of literally any of them, but we have a new venue for his disastrous behavior and rhetoric, that being a courtroom, because he's testifying in a lawsuit that he launched against Sam Altman and OpenAI. And I'm torn here because I love seeing Sam Altman and OpenAI being sued, but I also don't want Elon Musk to win. So I think they both could do better. Anyway, let's get into a little bit of why this case exists and how Elon Musk is harming his side of it. So Elon Musk was involved in the creation of OpenAI back in 2015. That was then a world-changing AI nonprofit, which he lavished with tens of millions of dollars alongside the now CEO Sam Altman. Now in 2026, he's suing to unwind the entire project with a civil suit, claiming that Altman betrayed the nonprofit's mission by turning it into a profit-seeking machine. Never mind the fact that Musk also currently runs a for-profit AI company, XAI. So his point seems to be, it was only ever supposed to be nonprofit, and I was very clear about that. And AI should not be developed for profit because it's too damaging and risky. Meanwhile, there's a lot of evidence that he was really torn on whether it should be a nonprofit, and he currently owns a for-profit one, and he is trying to develop AI. So none of this makes any sense, and the judge is pretty clear about that. That's all base level stuff. But when you start questioning Elon Musk and when you look at the evidence, it gets even worse. So initially, he claimed that, quote, Tesla is not pursuing AGI, or artificial general intelligence, which is what the developers say is basically the point at which AI reaches human level intelligence across multiple different ways of measuring it, which we don't know if they're ever actually going to reach, but they're all super excited about it. Here's the issue. He tweeted this 6 weeks ago. Tesla will be one of the companies to make AGI and probably the first to make it in humanoid/atom shaping form. I don't know what that last thing means, and I'm fairly certain that he doesn't either. I also don't know why it's Tesla that will be making AGI rather than XAI, which is his AI company, but he doesn't seem to have a good grasp on the distinctions between these companies. So there was that undercuts the point that you can't let OpenAI make artificial general intelligence when he is actively pushing to make it himself. He, for a long time, refused to answer yes or no questions and lost his temper at Altman's lawyer, William Savitt, accusing him of trying to trick him, which admittedly probably would not be that difficult. Judge Yvonne Gonzalez-Rogers, after the jury had left Wednesday, said that Musk was at times difficult. And so let's get into some more examples of that. He said at one point, I don't lose my temper and I don't yell at people, adding that he may have once called someone a jackass, but only to say, don't be a jackass, which I don't think is all that much better than just calling a person a jackass. But here's the issue. He very much does lose his temper, including in this trial. So Savitt, the lawyer for OpenAI, later caught Musk testifying that he didn't read a 2017 document about OpenAI shifting to a for-profit company, because there was a lot more. There was talk about this process way earlier than Elon Musk wants you to believe there was. He said, I didn't read the fine print. We're going into the fine print of the document. And Savitt points out it's a 4-page document. How fine could the print be? It's a pamphlet at best. This is not terms of service like this. It's a couple of pages, and he admittedly is the smartest man on earth, so you'd think he could work his way through that. So Savitt then referred to Musk's deposition, where he said he didn't even read one paragraph. I don't think I read this term sheet. I'm not sure I actually read this term sheet. I did not closely look at this term sheet. This got Musk to raise his voice and contradict his earlier claim that he never lost his temper, shouting in the courtroom, I said I didn't look closely. I read the headline. But you just said that you don't lose your temper. Anyway, there's other issues like an email back in 2016, 1 year after the creation of OpenAI, where Musk warned that setting OpenAI up as a nonprofit may be the wrong move, since better funded rivals seem to be racing ahead. So 1 year into it, he's like, I don't know about this nonprofit thing. It may be a bad call. And now he's posturing as, I was so against this that I deserve $150 billion and OpenAI to be shut down by a judge. Yeah. I think the Muskie doth protest too much.